Do you remember getting your first Barbie doll or your first action figure after days and days of begging? How about driving your very first car? Now that we've gotten a little bit older, we've graduated onto some more adult toys. But the anticipation and the excitement is still there. I'm here on the streets of Toronto to ask people about their very first sex toy. So basically what we're asking today is we're wondering what your very first sex toy was, if you've ever had one.
Vibrator.
It was a vibrator? And what kind of vibrator was it?
I would have to go with a dildo.
And what kind of dildo was it?
It was just some ugly plain thing. I don't know what it's called.
My very first sex toy was the Wii Vibe 2. I was in a relationship at the time, and I just wanted to try something new. So it was definitely a different experience. I'd say I'm more on the positive side, but yeah, it was nice.
One of those bunny things, like the rabbit?
Like a dildo type one?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the very first sex toy that you've ever had?
It was the Blue Angel. It was a jelly, just basic dial control vibrator that I actually purchased here about 7 years ago.
Probably bondage rope
And that was the first sex toy that you guys have introduced or personally?
that we introduced.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a sex toy?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. So,
Haven't got there yet.
all right.
My first sex toy I remember was the cheapest jelly stroker you could possibly get. It was disgusting. It felt horrible. But it was, I figured anything would feel better than your hand. It didn't. It was horrible. You have to get like fleshy things. Never get jelly when it comes to strokers. It was the worst experience ever.
It was a butt plug, but it was fun. Yeah, that was my first toy.
Was it a...
Actually, no, I lied. I had a vibrator finger before that, but that was terrible, so I don't even count that. It just sucked. It was a horrible toy.
My very first sex toy was a little bullet vibrator, but I actually brought it home and it didn't work. So I had to come back and quickly upgrade it to something a little bit more realistic. It was like a cyber skin, realistic, like 10 function vibe. So I was much happier with that one.
I would say probably just like a regular dildo.
Ooh, that was a really gross, really cheap pink silicone thing that me and my first girlfriend ever bought. I think we were 18. And I think we got ID'd in the store and we only used it a couple of times. It was gross.
If you haven't already, go ahead and try your first sex toy today. You might enjoy it more than you think. You can find your first sex toy and your next sex toy at Seduction Love Boutique. I'm Kara Anderson for XO Video. Come again.